morning everybody, and I'm Felicity. I'm coming to you from the very sunny southern coast of the UK. Today I'm going to share with you my love of decorated necklines and how I do them. This is something I've been doing for quite a long time on tops and dresses. You can do this on a boat neckline, an off the shoulder, an asymmetric across on one shoulder. This is more like a sweetheart neckline. Any line that comes along here. I wouldn't have it too close because I think it'd be too much. However, I've got other things to show you as well. I've got 4 necklines to show you, so please stay with me and enjoy. So to do this method, you will need a strip of fabric. Now I suggest that you use a strip of fabric which is between 3 and 4 times the length right the way round of your neck. All right, 3 to 4 times. I'm going to demonstrate just on a piece of fabric which I've turned over, and yeah, I would say that this would need to be about 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches. Depends what you want really, how big you want your frill. So 3 or 4 times the circumference of your neck, I would say, for the band. And I'm just going to demonstrate, just pretend this is a neckline. Now another reason I like to decorate is because this particular style of dress has elastic around here. And personally, I don't think just an elastic look is a good look. So these embellishments that I do cover up that elastic. But of course, you can put this these methods that I'm showing you, you can put them on a stable neckline. Of course you can. All right, so let's go on. Right, so all I'm going to do is to machine down the center of this strip. I'm going to eyeball it, so don't worry about it, but just keep on looking at each side so you've got the same amount both sides. Carry on here on a number 3 stitch, don't forget, gather it up. So I'm just going to pull up the thread now. There we go, pull it up. Just keep pulling, don't get it mixed up with the one over the other side because otherwise it will not. So when you're doing a neckline, you will probably need quite a bit more than this. I would just, just join a whole load together and just work it out as you go along, how much you need. I can't really say because I don't know how big your neckline is, but I would say probably about 3 or 4 times your neckline measurement, I would say, roughly. So here I am, I have gathered up this strip. Now what you don't want to do, you don't want to be going into this casing here in case you want to put elastic in it. Right, so take your time, spread it out so it doesn't all get caught up. This is a very simple but effective technique. And it won't take long, and it'll make whatever you're making, a top or a dress, look so much more expensive. That's what we're after, really, isn't it? How much do you pay for that? Oh, thousands. That's what we're going to say. Keep an eye on where you're going, take a look underneath, keep stopping, taking a look underneath, and make sure that all is well. So here we are, that's finished now. I hope you understood that. Let's see what that piece of thread is there, just unpick that. Right, so I've kept away from the channel where you would want to thread elastic through. Okay, so that's the first one over. Hope you enjoyed that. So let's get on with the next one. So now let's crack on with the second one. This one I call my pansy design because they look like pansies and they're quite flat. You don't want anything sticking out too much. So this is a pansy, my pansy design. Very, very simple. And it's only the first one that I've just done that you need the sewing machine for. So the other three, which includes this, are all hand done. I do use a fabric, although this would fray. If I cut this fabric, this devore, into a circle, it would probably fray. So that's why I always tend to use something that isn't going to fray along the neckline. Okay, so let's get on then. So this is what we need to make the flowers. So because they need to be quite flat, you don't want anything sticking out a long way when you embellish the neckline, really. So these remind me of little pansies, just little flat pansies. So I cut out a circle which is about 4 inches in diameter and 2 inches a hole. So just find yourself anything in the house, draw around a cup or anything and find something to draw a circle there. And then what we're going to do on the underside is, first of all, go over and over, put a knot in it, double your thread, put a knot in it, and just go right the way round, in and out. You don't need to come out every time, just hold it like this, in and out, right the way round. Okay, so when you get to the end, just pull it tight, pull it nice and tight. Now, hold it in your hand like this. Okay, just get hold of it all, pull it tight, put some stitches in to hold it, go over and over and over again. That's it, just like that. Right, now because I like to put a piece of diamante, a little gem in the centre, I don't cut it off at this point. Right, so there we go. There's your flower. Now, if you think the flower is too big for you, then obviously cut it down. If you want it bigger, cut it bigger. Right, so there we go. There's the flower. Keep hold of the thread. Now I use these little diamantes. As I say, I will put all the information in the description below. So pop that on there like that. Go through there. You can use, you could use anything for the center. You could just use a button if that's what you wanted to do. But I like a diamante because generally I wear these type of dresses when I'm going on a cruise, which of course I'm not going on at the moment. And I can wear a bit of diamante, and I find that it's enough just with some diamond earrings. It's just enough without a necklace. Right, so I would normally go through a bit more than that, but just for demonstration purposes, that's it really. So if you want it smaller, you could always cut it down a little bit, and that's it. So same thing, turn it over around the edge, or do your facings or your lining or whatever you're doing, and then put it on. The other reason that I use an embellishment around the neck when I'm using doing elasticated dress, I don't like the look of the elastic, just elastic. So this covers it up. So same thing, do yourself a channel or whatever you're doing and bring this down a little bit, about 1/2 inch. Okay, so that's how I do that one. Okay, and also remember to put these on before you put the elastic on. And you might want to spread them out a little bit, because once the elastic's on, it's going to bring them all close together. So there you go. There's the next one. Simple, simple. Easy as that. This is a velvet dévoré dress, which I have embellished along here with roses. They're quite large actually, these roses, and possibly if I did it again I'd make them a bit smaller. So I did this in lace. These are lace roses, because if I used this fabric it would fray, so I chose to use lace for this. For the one I'm going to demonstrate for you, I'm actually going to use organza, a black silk organza. Okay, yeah, let's get cracking. So I'm going to use organza. This is the little organza rose. Isn't that cute? Hope you can see that all right. So the most important thing here is you must have a needle ready, because you won't be able to scratch around and thread a needle. So have your needle ready with a knot in the end of it. Right, so now you have to watch carefully on this one. Fold it over, fold the end over. All right, fold it over, fold it over. Right, now you have to twist and hold it, and twist and hold, and twist and hold. That's my needle gone on the floor. So, right, twist and hold, and twist and hold. Keep pushing it down there, and we'll have another twist and a hold, and a twist and a hold. You need good fingers for this, of which I do not have. Twist. Get near to the end, or when you get to the end, I should say, really, you get hold of it. Actually, I've twisted that bit too much. Let's come back a bit. That'll do. Tuck it under, get hold of it, hold it like this, and get hold of your needle, of which mine is on the floor. Oh no, it isn't. Here it is. It stopped me. Okay, so we're going to just start it off somewhere. Anywhere will do fine. Get the needle, go through all the layers, which I haven't used a very sharp needle, which isn't clever, is it? I have to put it through like that. Woo! That's it. Now pull it hard. Right, so it's gone through all layers, and then come to the side, go through again, through all the layers. That's it. Get hold of the needle. Basically what you're doing is you're just trying to hold this flower together. Just keep on doing that until you've finished, until you're satisfied you've got all the layers. So here are the two that I've done of those little ones. I hope you can see the definition in them okay. Can you see better? Don't know. Right, so I'm just now going to do a little lacy one, really, in the same way. And this time I'm going to put a pearl in the centre. Okay, so I've got my thread ready there. Let's try not to drop it on the floor this time. Okay, so we're going to turn it over like that. Let's cut that piece off the end there. That doesn't need to be there. Right, and so we're going to turn it over and we're going to start here. I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to go there. See, you will see the lacy bit. You'll have a bit of plain lace showing. I quite like them like this. I think that yeah, I guess they are a bit shabby chic, aren't they, really? So don't forget to keep on turning, all right? Keep turning and turning and turning. Hold on to it tight. And if it starts to hurt, keep on turning. Okay, there. I'm just going to hand sew this together and I'll be back. So here I've made for you a little lace one. It's a beautiful pink and white lace with pearl on it as well, pearl thread. So I've put a pearl button in the middle, and I would also put that round a dress. So this is my fourth and final neckline. Now this one for me is very, very special, and I'd like to share a little story with you of how I started this obsession with decorating necklines. Many years ago, I was at college in London, and I was obsessed with going to Knightsbridge and any upmarket clothing area. I used to just walk around, get ideas, and one day I saw this beautiful dress in a shop window, and it was way out of my price range. But on a closer look, I realised that although the dress was lovely and very similar style to what I wear here, this one sort of comes out from, see if I can show you. This is my style of dress. It comes out here but falls down. You can have it out or in. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I used to walk around looking to get ideas, and I saw this dress, and I realised the reason I liked it was because it had got this interesting neckline. So I needed to look further to see how it was made. So I did know more and went in and tried it on, took some pictures, as you do, made some drawings and some notes, and from that day I have been decorating necklines. So it's rather an interesting neckline because it's the type of neckline that you would look at. I mean, when I'm wearing it, or any of my decorated necklines, people keep telling me they love my dress. Well, they might love my dress, but I think really what they're looking at is this piece. Okay, so, and it makes your clothing look like $1 million. So please give it a go. This one is interesting. You will need some stuffing for this one. Actually, I was very lucky because this had some lace on it already, which I cut out to make the flowers along here. But you can do this with anything. Yeah, let's get on with this one. So here I've cut around the flower from the dress, but you can just cut out a circle. And you can, of course, use lace for doing this. But the only trouble is that if you use lace to do it, you will need to put a lining inside. If you wanted black lace, you'd have to put a piece of fabric of plain black. I don't know if I've got any in here. No. Actually, I have. Here. Okay, so if you're going to use some stuffing in it and it's white, you need to put a piece of fabric there. Right, so this is what we do. It's so easy peasy. So this is the right side. So just in and out on a circle. And for this you will need a piece of wadding, as I say, but you can only do this if you have a fabric that you can't see through. Because you wouldn't want to see a piece of wadding, would you, really? Not good look. So we're just going to go in and out here. I guess I'm going in and out around about an inch, right the way around. The circle is about an inch, I think. That's what I want it to be anyway. Can't see. Now the thing is, these don't particularly look like flowers when they're all pulled up, but they do look quite interesting because they've got this like bubble in the middle. So pull it up, right? Pop in your piece of wadding or stuffing or whatever you want to use. Pull it up, pull it as tight as you can. Okay. So that's encased in there. Then we're going to go fasten it off. Seem to have pulled another thread there. I don't know what that is. Oh well. So in and out there. Right, you can do this with anything. Denim, anything. Okay, so there's your flower, you see. Now, it's quite interesting looking little flower. So now this we're going to put on the dress. I'm going to put it back on the dress just so I can show you how to do this. Just make sure I've got the right shoulder. Yep. So I'm going to pop that on there, which is where it came from. All right, I've still got hold of the thread. I haven't come off at all. Keep hold of your thread. All right, as I say, it's a very interesting look to it, and people look at it and they think, what is that on there? You know, how's she done that? Right, so flatten it out and then just go in and out and attach it onto the dress, and then this way you're able to flatten the petals down. Okay. I like this method. I like it because it, as I say, it makes for an interesting line around your neck that no one actually can quite understand what's going on, but it doesn't matter because they seem to like it. So here's what the neckline looks together. I hope you can work that out. It's sometimes difficult to get it looking very clear on a darker fabric, but I've done my best anyway. So that's all from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm always interested to see if you've used my ideas, so please send me any pictures that you have, and I hope you'll tune in again with me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I've got so much more to share with you. So bye for now. See you soon. Bye.